But we're going to be starting up here with Exile versus Awesome Bee. So let's get to that. Exile gave me a few, so we're actually watching the Slippy videos, just so we don't have like a long break, so you guys at home don't have to worry about that. We can get straight into game to game. But Exile gave me a little spoiler of her game. She said there was a few F smashes in there. And the words she used to describe them were perfectly calculated, so hopefully we'll get to see that.
Well, that's exciting. I expect nothing less, to be honest.
Okay, here we are. I've only just got the game footage, and there's already down for each player. So, she doesn't manage to get the recovery there, ends up doing a forward out off stage, which is fatal as well. So, such a last kind of character. And also, still grabbing that F smash, a bit of a punish, doesn't grab the second one, I think that's the face. Oh, and that F smash missing puts Exile in the corner. Very risky situation to be in as Falco. Another calculated F smash there. Also. But yeah, it needs to be careful. I think one of the situations where I was trying to punish on the edge with that F smash, because if you miss F smash when she's on the ledge, first of all, it's not going to hit the over stage. Like a down smash might do that, but even then, it's just very risky because she's often going to have invincibility there. And that's a situation where you want to just kind of back up a little bit, stand a little bit closer to the center stage, and kind of more wait for them to make a move first. Whereas we see Exile here is playing very, very close to the edge in the situation, which is quite a risky strategy.
Thoroughly enjoying her smash attacks.
Yeah. But they're great patience from Awesome Bee, just waiting on the inside of that platform. Goes to the R smash, then Exile lands back on it, and instead of like going to where Exile is, she waits to where she thinks Exile's going to go to, and then Exile does roll in, and Awesome Bee punishes that there. So
very traditional desire is to just charge all the time, always be moving. So it's always respectful when you see someone being like, "No, this is where I need to be. I can cover everything in this spot, and I will."
Yeah. So yeah, decent stuff. Next up, we've got Jeku. Okay, sorry, that's a typo. I was like, who's Eku? Jeku versus Awesome Bee. So we got Sheikito here. Obviously, there's possibility for like chain grabs and big punishes, but we're not sure if we're going to go for that.
Yes, we are in NTSD.
But it's going to be very interesting to see. So we have the Jeku in the red here coming in against Awesome Bee and the white Sheik. And a little bit of work to do here for Jeku. Three stocks down on their crew.
Sorry, I was scared that you were thinking I wasn't.
No. Okay, so here we go. The punish game is going to be very big here. I think in the last game, there was a couple of situations where Exile just got kind of knocked off stage, and that basically was it, because she was ended up doing a move or something, or inputting like a forward air was one of them. Whereas in this game, like Sheik versus Sheik, I think that's less likely to happen than versus Falco, and you're going to need to like focus more about the punish game and the edge guard. So unfortunate air dodge there from Awesome Bee. Doesn't quite make it back to the stage. Very close though. And yeah, that's helping Jeku answer this back. But good crouch cancel, very important tool in this matchup.
I've been really appreciating actually where I think like positioning is something that I think is one of like it's the hardest to learn because it's a very like it's something that's quite intuitive. Or at least like the way you practice it is just by playing and just kind of getting used to where you might be and learning your hitboxes. So it's harder to like sit down and study like practicing combos.
Yeah,
it's very influenced by how your opponent's moving and what they're doing. So that's usually something I focus on when I'm watching. When I'm watching people play, is just like, have they got that kind of understanding down of where they should be and what kind of moves are they going for, and have they positioned themselves correctly for those moves? Yeah, and I think that's something I'm recognizing in Jeku that's really good, is that she'll often just put herself in a really good position for all the like the forward air she wants to hit. And
yeah, for sure. I feel like, to be honest, I mean, this is kind of typical of a lot of Sheikito's, but like when Jeku was in control, she was really in control, and now Awesome Bee's in control, and she's keeping that. Like, it's when you get on top, if you get like a percent lead, you're at a low percent, they're a high percent, for example, or you just have like the momentum of the match behind you, like you can just keep on doing damage. And there we go. So Jeku almost setting it completely straight, but just now a one stock differential between these teams.
Yeah. Good start. Good start from.
Yeah, for sure. I think
FBomb.
the unfortunate air dodge definitely played into it, but also great play from
Yes.
Deku, as we've seen before.
Yes.
I didn't get a chance to mention the match, but I also want to say, because a lot of the women we have playing here today also do so much amazing stuff in the community. Exile, as I mentioned in the first group battle, does TO's HF LAN. Awesome B is also one of the TOs for Valhalla and Phoenix Blue, and loads of amazing stuff like that. So big props to her.
I can vouch for both. I've been to both 2 events that they've both been a part of, and both of them were very, very good. So I can vouch for their quality as well. If we ever can come back to real events, I would recommend you go to ones that they're involved with.
Absolutely would. So next up we have Jeku versus Lu, and Lu coming in with Marth here for Sweden. Marth Sheik. So
Oh, that's
interesting.
Yeah.
As you said, maybe.
Yeah, there's no like I guess traditional Sheik counterpicks here. Like we don't have like you'd expect to see versus Sheik like the Fox or the Ices. But yeah, this because the way that Jeku's been playing, this might prove a challenge for the Swedish team.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, as we mentioned in the first group battle, like, yeah, you can look at like the character matchups, like according to what's written down in the Book of Melee or whatever. But there's also like the player matchups, like how do you feel? Like maybe you play Marth against Sheik all the time and you feel confident in it. That's just a big factor. So Lu looking pretty confident.
Which literally as you're saying, Lu comes in looking quite strong at Sheik, or at least have that idea down of how she wants to play.
Yeah, seems confident. It seems like really good spacing in a lot of situations. Ooh, bit slow on that punish, but here's a grab. And just staying in the middle, like keeping Sheik either on the top platform or push to the side platforms. That's what you want to do. It's Jeku who finds the back air, getting the first stock of this match. And catches Lu out of the air. Here's the back throw or the down throw there. Oh, the F smash, invincibility there. Jeku's doing a great job of this. Just using her frames from the edge.
Yeah.
Allowing to come in and get a counter hit.
Nice.
The ledge is such a knife edge element to Melee. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
It's like the worst place to be because like you're really far from the center of the stage, you're really close to the blast zone. But it's also like the best place to be because you're invincible, like, or at least for a time. Yeah. So like if you're confident to play on the ledge,
characters as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it feels like Jeku's like pretty at home there.
Yes.
Not in like camping way, but
Sheik's one of those characters where like has a very good refresh, has good options coming back to ledge.
Yeah.
Compared to like Marth, where your refresh is quite good. You can get on, but actually going from ledge to stage, you have less options than say like Fox.
Yeah, for sure. Like she's got great ledge dash. Whereas like Marth, you're gonna have to be looking for like a no impact land or something, or like otherwise go for a less safe option like fair from ledge, which can be punished.
Yeah. Definitely, like as you're saying with Melee, it's just one of those games where almost every single character will have like majorly different strengths and weaknesses, so it's hard to just sort of blanket say, oh, this is a good position in Melee. Just like, well, yeah, for this character and this character maybe, but
yeah, great patience there from Jeku. Manages to pick up the edge guard, so it looks like she might run away with this match. Obviously Lu started with 4 and Jeku with 3, so Lu's definitely going to want to get at least this this stock.
That's a very good forwarder.
Yeah.
Very good awareness of like where the platform was on FOD, and that she could just sneak one in that would hit below it.
Oh, I think that might be a double jump used there by Lu. And there you go, Jeku takes the edge.
Good,
Great work, Jeku. Yeah.
It didn't look like that as well. That looked way more even than the stocks showed.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like she just kind of stole advantage. There were about 2 stocks too, and then just Jeku started to like just edge it out a little bit and really just take control of the match. Showing to be maybe one of the star players for the FBombs team for sure.
Yes, like Jeku's really proving her worth as a crewmate within this group.
So let's have a look at Sweden. So Awesome B is out, Lu is out. There's Snow is Peach, and Monotonted is Sheik.
Mono.
Let's just go with Mono. That's a brilliant idea because I'm really struggling to pronounce his name. Apologies.
It looks like they're gonna refer to her as Mono. So I think
Yeah.
that might be something that happens. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're not saying anyone.
I think that's a brilliant idea. If if I'm saying your name wrong, just DM me, by the way, girls. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it looks like Snow is going to come in, so we're going to have the Peach versus Sheik. Another interesting matchup. One of those ones we'd say probably a little bit Sheik favored. But then also that's kind of the only other choice is a Sheik Ditto, so you know what you're going to do. I think they really need to break Jeku here. Like, it's going to be like, yeah, you can do pretty well if you like have a Peach against like a Fox or something, and you can like take a lot of stocks. But Peach is like a very tradey character, so you want to just try and like get Jeku out of the way like as soon as you can, really. And looks like we're about to go in here. Straight away turnip pull here from Snow. Looking at the flow, but doesn't like forcing her way in. She's like definitely taking her time, being a little bit patient. Doesn't want to like completely force the issue. Then Jeku also playing good counterplay, using the platforms, using that diagonality of the needles to try and interrupt Peach's flow, interrupt whatever Peach is doing, and then follow up. You can see here with the forward air from the platform, or perhaps land with a grab, something like that. That was good. I thought you were gone. I was like, I'm just gonna have a really long sentence.
Apologies for that. My computer was just like, see ya, and then just turned off.
Okay, so they're kind of really feeling each other out. They're playing like quite respectfully, I would say, like, which I think is very appropriate for the matchup because like you can't play recklessly in this matchup. Really just trying to find their approach. Jeku seems to know what she's doing, like finding the diagonal approaches from the platform.
That was a perfect little moment to sort of express what you were saying. Of just Jeku just being like, yep, this is the position. I will wait here, wait to see what Booby wants to do.
Yeah, it's Snow.
Oh, my apologies, Snow.
It's okay. So yes, Snow starting on the platform. Looks like she missed a couple of shield drops there, but still managed to get to center stage. So you really want to take the first stock here, Snow, because coming into this match, if you lose one stock, the win, like that's pretty okay. But you want to be putting on the extra credit, not them. So here, there's an opportunity to get a little bit of damage on Sheik. Peach always can trade, though she's a high percent. But unfortunate DI on that forward air.
Yeah.
And there you go, one stock apiece taken here. And you can see Jeku, like, I think one of like Jeku's really big strengths is like she plays to her game plan. Like a lot of players kind of just have a way that they play, and that's kind of what they do against any character. Is it feels like she has a good understanding of what she should do in the matchups. We saw this against Ice Climbers as well, and she's happy to just do it, you know, to say, okay, I benefit against Peach if I'm above her, if I'm
for sure.
And she's sticking to it, and she's doing a great job here. Like compared to the first stock, it was like very even, very back and forth, whereas now it just looks completely one-sided.
Yeah, Jeku looks incredibly comfortable with how she wants to approach this matchup.
For sure. Bit of a punish here from Snow, which is big. And now Jeku's that kind of percent where she will get knocked off stage, potentially from an edge guard. There's a turnip. Oh, but Jeku manages to make it to the ledge. Gets the back throw, like reverses the situation.
That's the thing as well. Like the most of like the percent and the lead that Jeku was having.
Oh, I think that's it, and that's very unfortunate.
Yeah. But yeah, most of the lead that Jeku was having did seem to be like just this really long, drawn out neutral wins, but wasn't accounting to like an absurd amount of damage. So when Snow did turn it around and got her like kind of strong punish in there, suddenly it was like almost even again, despite the percentage of time winning neutral being very slanted in Jeku's favor.
I think that's really respectful play as well from Jeku, because like Peach is one of the characters where if you like overextend on your punish, you're gonna just get nared out or something, or she's gonna crouch cancel you, and then that's it. So I think playing respectfully, just going for the quick one hit and run early on is really good stuff. And as Snow finds that nair, and there you go. That is kind of drawing their way back in for Sweden now.
Yeah, and like staying composed in that situation, I think's like really admirable, because that's hard. Like when someone wins neutral against you for that long, and you just don't get any damage for like a clean 30 seconds in the game, it's easy for that to just snowball, and you just get completely defeated by it mentally. But yeah, that combo that Snow got to like immediately get from like 20% to 80 Maybe that's
Yeah.
what she needs to be like. No, I've still got this. You know,
For sure, for sure. I
maintain
feel like
control
she
of
was
the game.
very close to cleaning that up, only losing one stock, which would have been really big, but
Yeah.
still definitely all to play for. So we've got Snow and Mono left, 6 stocks against Booby and Sezeni with 8. So yeah, a lot to play for. A lot to
Let's
play
play
for.
for indeed. Yeah.
It looks like we have Boobs coming in, Boobs or Booby, coming in with Peach. So we're gonna have it says it dark blue Peach is Snow and light blue Peach is Booby. So let's
Nice.
do that. Okay, so it's obviously this is like a slippy thing, right? I was confused. I was like, "What's dark blue and light blue?"
Yeah, the lighter colours.
So yeah, the light blue is Booby.
It's the light is Booby. Good to know.
Yeah.
Booby is the stocks on the right.
Yeah. Sure. All scary situations here. Both looking for some down smashes. That platform is just such a menacing height. Oh. Yeah, nice back air there. Trying to keep Peach forced to the edge.
It's an interesting pick to go for the Peach there.
Yeah. So the other choice was Fox. Maybe Zenny didn't fancy it.
Yeah.
See that.
I
think
guess
Peach is
like
one of those
from what we
characters
saw of Zenny, like she did like that aggression, and I think Peach can
Mm.
capitalize on you being over aggressive.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, Snow eats a big down smash there. And edge guard situation. Couple turnips. Oh, and the frying pan hits, but sends it up.
Frying pan, yeah.
Yeah. And down smash on the top
Nice.
platform does pick up the kill. So Snow there,
Yeah,
taking
Snow
the first
taking-
stock.
But by no means like a strong lead.
Yeah,
He
for
says,
sure.
and immediate down smash comes out.
Yeah, that's the thing. The down smash can really turn around this matchup. Oh, as we see straight back. Like just crouch cancelling through that turnip.
Yeah, both players like Peach as a character instinctively wants to trade, and there isn't very many characters where the trade's bad, but against Peach when you're getting down smashed, then suddenly that's something you have to very carefully watch out for.
Yeah, for sure. And like Peach is a trade heavy character, and these, like obviously it's Peach versus Peach, so like either one of you is fine to trade is what you would think, but in reality, like Snow has a stock disadvantage, so she wants to trade less, she wants to be getting clean hits more, whereas Boobs is kind of happy to go stock for stock because that will just maintain her lead and continue the crew battle in the favour of the F-bombs. So both are high percent here. It's the same situation with the stock with Peach, like refreshing a stock from like 100% back to 0 by like winning a crew battle is such a big thing. So like you really want to take the stock here as either player, and it's Snow who gets it, which is really big. Still putting on damage here, but I imagine, Snow needs to play really carefully now because any trade is going to be death for her. Back air.
Again, as I was saying, if the characters are trade worthy, it's going to be hard for her to get those clean hits in.
Yeah,
especially at this percent.
Yeah, happy to just stand on the top platform, but then end up Booby just goes in and says, nah.
You can't wait. I'm coming.
Yeah, had enough of that. It just gets a nice strong nair there. So, pretty good showing there from Snow, I think.
Yeah.
2 off
Getting rid of the tyrant
Booby.
that was Jakku was very important.
For sure. And now it's Mono, who's got 6 stocks to clean up. So 2 off Booby, and then it's going to be 4 off Zenny.
This would be interesting. And I would have imagined that Zenny's style would work quite well against Sheik. So this will be
see that too.
Very interesting. It's a bit of a mountain for Mono to climb.
Yeah, I've never seen Mono play before, but I'm excited to, and we'll have to see what she can make happen.
Very interesting, very exciting.
Yeah, for sure. These crew battles have all been really close and really competitive, which is really good to see.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they've been, and I think a lot of the players have been quite evenly matched as well, which has also been very exciting.
Yeah, for sure. And here we are. So yeah, Mono with the red Sheik answering. Maybe we're trying to get shades of Jakku here.
Finding her in a Jakku.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's just that own color really, but we'll have to see. So yeah, it's the same situation Booby just wants to trade. She's got a whole player behind her, so she
Yep.
can just go
She
stock for
takes
stock.
two
stock,
stocks. She's done amazing.
Exactly, yeah. Whereas Mono needs to be a lot more careful and just try and build up the damage honestly. But she's done a pretty good job of so far. Broken that crouch cancel, mostly. And then down throw should be a forward air or up air. No, goes to the platforms. Good DI there for Booby. Good option.
Let's see, you got a second chance?
Yeah, no. 2 unfortunate drops there on the down throw. Converting those would be like a really big thing. As well with down throw to up air is like another option for Killing Peach. Especially on something like Pokemon Stadium. As we see there. So really good start from Mono. Definitely the possibility.
Especially with the, she's been getting the neutral wins, which is the important thing.
Yeah, for sure. She's got Needles charged, another 20% in the bank. Like, it's at the possibility. She's probably thinking about trying to win this without losing the stock now. So
yeah, it's definitely doable.
Definitely on the table. She's walking away. Bomb with a controller or something. Okay.
Huh.
Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like something went wrong with her controller there because she was kind of just like walking to the edge, like just teetering on the edge. And we started a new match, so I think this is a continuation. I think they went for a replay of 1 stock to 4 from where it was. I assume she's got a controller fix now. Nice. Okay. So yeah, Booby looking for those down smashes, but good spacing from Mono.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't manage to get to the edge. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate SD and the taunt.
Wow.
Booby trying to play those mind games.
Well, it's Cruise. It's kind of all on the table, isn't it? Like
it is, yeah.
The hype, cheering. So yeah, really unfortunate. Ends up being turned around the wrong way.
That looked like down smash, crash with the crouch cancel forward air into second down smash.
Yeah.
Not ideal if you're Mono.
No, not at all. Booby, looking for that down smash on the top platform. Finds it, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe Mono's a bit rattled. Yeah. Definitely seems to be playing a little bit shakier than at the start of the previous game. Maybe
Booby's looking very confident as well.
Yeah.
This went from, like, as you were saying, like they initially felt very respectful of each other, trying to keep their distance, but now Booby's been closing that space. Very confident.
Oh, yeah. Just like the pace of the game, it looked like Mono was like potentially on track to do it cleanly, take 2 stocks without losing one, and now we're down to 2. Like, might even lose another stock.
I mean, with the way the Booby's been playing, it's definitely possible. Because she's been making like strong callouts of Snow's like movement and Snow's positioning.
Yeah, no, Mono high percent as well. So it's like at the situation where any strong hit is going to send you off stage. It's going to be an edge guard situation, as you see here, and that's probably going to be it.
Yeah.
There you go. Booby's really turned this game around. Really, really has. And now it's Mono's 1 stock, and there's 5 stocks to take from the FBomb. So gets the 1, cleans up Booby, but they've got a whole player.
Yeah, that was an incredibly different game from the initial one we saw before the controller issues.
So yeah, I've just seen a message as a disconnect. So that's very unfortunate. Yeah, perhaps a little bit of tilting as well. But it's unfortunate. We do the best we can with Slippy and all of that. You know, obviously we can't have IRL tournaments, but we do the best we can to keep the scene alive and just keep playing, even though we have the occasional issue.